Hello and welcome back to Warframe. This is Death's Pale Horse, and we are working on our third video and our second segment for our ship. As I said before, the ship requires several segments to put together and complete in its entirety, and each one of those segments requires that you complete a mission. Now, as I stated before, I am using the Paris bow, a bow staff, and the kunai weaponry. A friend of mine turned me onto this game. She's been trying to get me to play now for years, and I managed to hold her off because I'm not really a gamer. But then I decided, well, I'm going to give it a shot. What can it hurt? And she taught me a few things and set me loose. Then something interesting a week ago happened. She came to me and said she wanted to start her own YouTube channel, and she wanted to start making how-to videos for
Nobody knows you're here.
Warframe.
Darvo was out for himself, but he is
Now,
sympathetic toward the tenor.
that generally is nothing
Rainier must
special
have found
other than
out.
the fact that I've never made videos before, and that's probably pretty obvious to anybody that's listening to this right now. I will do my best to try and explain things as I go along, and I will try not to mislead anybody on anything. And in the process, we'll learn together. Now, I don't have anything special. I don't have any special gear or anything like that. I got a headset and a microphone and a willingness to learn. Gadget came to me about a week ago and asked me if I would help her do voiceovers for her videos. And I can't say no to the girl. She's been my friend and employer now for a good number of years, and she can use the help. She has one drawback to making a good video, and that is she has no voice. Gadget Bunny is deaf and mute and needs help in the voiceover department, so more likely than not you will hear me as the voice of Gadget Bunny. Now, I'm taking some time to learn how to play the game and figure things out for a couple of reasons. One, if I'm going to be doing narrations and voiceovers for her, I should be able to keep up with her in what it is that she's doing and what she's attempting to portray. Two, I think it would be really fun to try. If nothing else, we have a lot of fun making the videos. At worst, nobody watches, and no harm, no foul. Now, she has a play partner named Von Sidious. Anybody that has seen Marisol and Von Sidious play know that they're a couple of serious players, and they're capable of some pretty good stuff. You match those two up as a team, and they pull out all the stops, and they manage to accomplish what most 3- and 4-man teams have a hard time doing. Now, Vaughn is of the hearing. He is not deaf, nor is he mute, so there's a very good chance that he will be doing some voiceover for her as well. However, I do know her best, and I can be sitting here watching her play and narrate as they play. So we'll see how it all works out. We haven't worked out all the logistics yet, but it'll be an interesting thing to try. And as I said, I figure I need to learn to play the game before I feel I could accurately narrate the game for her, because there is so much to learn and there is so much to do.
They spotted you. Get ready for a fight.
Now, I inaccurately stated something in one of the first two videos. I'm not sure which one it is, but I just want to make a correction on that. You do use arrows up right away. It did not appear to me at first that you did. I guess I just wasn't watching at the right time to notice that those arrows were getting used. So I do apologize to those that mistook that for what I said to be true. It was not true, and I'd like to just make that correction right now.
Alarms reset. They do not suspect a thing. Darvo is out for himself, but he is sympathetic toward the Tenno.
Alright, let's see where we're going to move from here.
Marines inbound. You've been seen. Ready your
You know, they always seem to be able to sneak over to that alarm.
on the mission. It's our only hope of figuring out this link with him.
The Ascaris is working, breaking through. I see the shadows of your mind.
Now locks, you got to be careful at. They tend to be dangerous areas. Every time you go after a lock, they always seem to have a mob waiting for you. There's always something that wants to stop you from activating or deactivating that lock. It's kind of annoying. Gadget warned me about that. I thought she was kidding. She's really not.
This is the prison lock. If you can avoid detection by the Warden, it may be easier to get Darvo out. Bypass the security so we can enter.
Question is, can I stealth every mob like that?
Darvo is out for himself, but he is sympathetic toward the Tenno. The Grineer must have found out. Search these cells for Darvo. He has to be here somewhere.
Okay, didn't expect that. Okay, this is nothing but a room with a big device in it. What's in this one? More of the same.
I owe you for this, Tenno. I will
Okay.
get my entourage to meet us in orbit once we're clear of this mess.
Now I gave him my secondary weapon,
Extraction is ready. Remember, your success here depends on getting
so
Darvo
now I
out
need to
there.
get him out of here. And alive, no less.
The Lotus must be desperate to send you fetching greedy fools from the Corpus.
Watch yourself. Grineer are on the way.
Probably stupid going after that chest while I've got somebody shooting at me. I should probably pay attention to what's going on with getting this guy out of here alive. And apparently we gotta go this way, so we're gonna go this way. Now, Gadget complained a little bit about the follow on these guys. They don't seem to follow very well, she says, but he seems to be doing pretty well. Okay, we need to go out this side, so... I should probably conserve ammo because I seem to be down to 16 rounds.
Influence. Shall we see how your shields work?
The Ascaris is letting Vor control your shield. We must figure out how to remove it. Avoid taking damage while I try and block him. We're on the sensors now. You've been detected. Alarms have been reset.
Okay, I have 10 arrows left. Hopefully my exit is here somewhere. And there we go.
Complete. The captive has been liberated.
Mission complete,
You will
and
be
we
rewarded
have
for
our
this.
mods segment. We can now modify cards. We got a continuity card, which adds power duration. Now, Gadget was telling me something about these cards that are damaged versus a regular continuity card. It doesn't have as much upgradability as a regular card would have. We've also got Intensify, which is damaged, but it is a 3% power strength, which could be a good thing to put on there now, just due to the fact that it will increase my damage from any of my electrical powers. There's also Stretch. Stretch is a power range that will allow me to cast at a further distance. Redirection is a shield capacity. Shields can always help. Of course, Vitality. So we got some good cards here. At least I feel like we got some good cards.
I see the operator can enable
Any veteran players are going to laugh and shrug it off, I'm sure.
to show you how to upgrade your arsenal.
Alright, here we have our mod station, and we're going to go ahead and install our segment.
Operator, I've linked the mod segment
And
to
now
your
we
arsenal.
can
No need to thank me.
check out the different cards that we have.
Go to
Very
the
interesting.
arsenal to see the weapon upgrade options you have.
Alright. For the moment, that will end our video. Our next video, I will start by putting some cards on the Warframe and upgrading it a little bit so that he's more survivable.
Arsenal features.
And we will then go after our next mod section. Until then, this is Dustpail Horse, and have fun in Warframe.